Here we go.
Well, this is a match of the ages. Old school versus current school. The very, very first ever UKPW champion, James Mason.
I'm going to go missing for a couple of seconds, hold on.
This seems like a very nice welcome back.
Oh, sorry,
James
this is by far one of my favourite entrance themes ever.
James Mason, been away, been at the Performance Centre training for NXT. Been a trainer there at the Performance Centre. It's great to see him back in UKPW. What a homecoming it is for the British legend himself, James Mason. Here we go.
And there he goes.
His ring jacket is beautiful.
British living legend, James Mason.
The man that started it all. I was there, James Mason, dropping the title to George Castano on that very, very, very sad day. James Mason, about 5-6 years later, back in the UKPW ring, challenging for that exact same championship.
And here we go.
Performed by our champion, the Wolf
And
of
the
Brawlstreet,
champ
Alexander Roth.
is here. I am so torn watching this match. I love both of these men.
Likewise. Here we go. The champ is here. Alexander Roth, the Wolf of Brawlstreet. I remember my early days in UKPW, seeing this young guy that was clearly a star in the making. I've seen him do it all, tag teams, mixing it up with the Tycoon, all the way until he finally reached the big one. The longest reigning UKPW champion in history. And that was his first reign.
Oh, he's going to surpass that. I don't know. My God, I am so torn in watching this. I've been watching James Mason wrestle since I was 16 years old. Right, he had hair back then, and he knows it.
Absolutely.
I was a tag team champion with James Mason. I have tagged with these guys. I have fought against these guys.
I mean, is this just going to be a nostalgia trip because we know Alexander Roth inside out, we know how great he is, we know what a champion he is. He's beaten the best, he's beaten the baddest, but he's going up against almost the former flag bearer of United Kingdom Pro Wrestling, James Mason.
Alexander Roth finally clears the costume and he's ready for action.
This is a match for Alexander Roth. He knows what Mason's capable of. But for Alexander Roth, this may just be, for him, just about honour.
6 years ago, UKPW Rampage, these were the final two in the ring. James Mason got the better of Alexander Roth that day. But are we going to see the same?
And there's a show of respect between champion and former champion. There we are. Challenger, weighing in at 16 stone. allowing him to take his plaudits, and rightly so. But now it's him as well as the champion.
From Brawlstreet, London, alright, kneeling on my right. From Brawlstreet, London, weighing at 14 stone 3 pounds. He's the current reigning and defending UKPW Champion, the Wolf of Brawlstreet, Alexander Roth.
Wow.
This is going to be one hell of a spectacle. UKPW are going to end 2022 in fashion.
This is it. And what a moment for Dave O'Connor to introduce these two wonderful champions.
Alexander Roth,
There's the prize.
two-time champion.
Here we go,
Will,
Roth
we were
Mason.
saying the same about
Here
Mason
we
at the
go.
end of today.
Here we go.
I feel like this match is going to give me a lesson in UKPW history.
Oh, absolutely. Here we go. Locking up now. There is obviously a slight difference, but that will not really come into play. We've seen Roth take down some of the biggest men possible.
This is going to be a contrast of styles. You are going to see modern wrestling versus classic.
Classic wrestling. Yeah, absolutely. Here we go.
This is it. Can Roth go hold for hold with British legend Mason? This is the question.
You have to say that Roth's strengths are with his striking ability and his athleticism. Mason's still athletic even at his age and that, but technically sound. This is what you said, the two contrasted styles. I can't wait to see which style prevails.
Mason will be picking a body part, and he will work that body part until it falls off.
An expert in body and joint manipulation, but he's at the moment Roth's got him, and here we go.
And there we go. We talk about he might be superior in age, but athleticism. Mason can still go with the best.
There we go. Respectful break there in the corner.
For being two-time and longest reigning champion, Alexander Roth has proven that he can defend that championship time and time again.
You've got longest reigning versus the first.
Here we go.
This is the classic feeling out process.
Oh, look at that.
And there we go
Mason.
again. Manipulation of a body part.
Do you see how quick Mason is in locking on these holds? How quick he is to move from limb to limb. And look at that. Roth in legit pain right now. Bending that wrist and them fingers back so they can't bend no more. And if he had gone even more, something would have got snapped.
Yeah, that was like joint manipulation there from James Mason.
Roth trying to keep a distance now, see?
That's Mason up here by the champion. Mason trying to use the size of strength he can. Front man. Oh, he does take Roth down. Oh, look at this. Oh,
there you go,
ankle
see?
over there is Mason. Oh, and Roth.
James Mason is one of the most gifted technical wrestlers in British wrestling.
I mean, look at the great shape Mason's still in. Oh, what a legend. But this is smart as well for Mason. He's working away on the lower part of Roth because he knows full well that if Roth can't stand, that takes away the majority of Roth's offense.
James Mason has had a very successful, near 25-year career, trying not to give away his age because he won't like it. But 25 years on the British circuit, he has wrestled in Japan, across Europe, in America, on a very popular television show. And it's just, there's not anything that James Mason doesn't know about his business. You see the wily veteran just...
Roth missed that enziguri there. Oh, now he takes
there we
Mason off
go.
his feet. And then he goes to a single leg crab. Is he going to get it? He does. He drags it to the centre of the ring. Here he goes.
Mason
He's
there.
going hold for hold here.
You see Mason that didn't do it. Mason stepped back then, gave Roth a chance. It's not something you generally see from James.
No, this is also not what you genuinely see from Roth either.
No.
It's very
as I
true.
said, his hard impact striking and manoeuvring. And look at that monkey foot there, sending Roth down.
Classic there, absolute classic. Roth needing to take a breather. Mason on top here early on.
I think maybe when it comes to submission holds, I think if Roth could look on that anaconda device that he does sometimes use here and there, and that might be one of his best chances if he's going to go for a submission victory.
And there we go, Roth changing the game now, starting to work on the strikes.
This is where Roth's at his best, when he's on his feet and he's striking, he's feeling the effects of that. Oh, and a nice roll up here.
As quick as that.
Mason. Oh, and only a 2 count.
Showing that experience there,
And wait, what's Roth doing? He's got,
Roth,
look at this.
Roth managing to lock the arm on the kick out.
Oh, wow.
That's a very interesting looking hole.
We are seeing a side now of Roth we've not seen, and you've got to give it to him here. Trying to tell Mason to keep the shoulders down, and Mason refusing. He's got a bridge at the moment to keep his shoulders off that mat. And Roth on top, and look at the strength
And there you go, see.
How is Mason's neck strong enough to hold the weight of Roth as well as his own body?
See, and that is proof that age has nothing to do with it.
Oh, he's got him. Oh, he had him down for a split second there.
That's pure strength and training there for Mason.
We're going for another one.
So holding on.
Classic James Mason right there. Too close to the ropes, too close to the ropes. Oh.
And Roth knows that you heard her shouting out, damn it, he knows he was close.
Classic Mason right there. He is still a wily old veteran.
Oh, what a shot there from and Mason said, okay, you want to do it that way, we'll do it that way.
You want to strike here, strike with the best of them.
Roth has wrestled veterans before. He's competed in this country against the likes of Doug Williams. He's got victories over Doug Williams. So he's not any stranger to big names, to those predecessors, those who have paved the way before him. And he wrestles them with a lot of respect.
And as I said, Mason spent a lot of time in Japan wrestling, and I bet that's where he learned this.
That's quite possible, absolutely.
Japanese stranglehold.
Oh my goodness.
There we go. Complete manipulation. Just
knees in Roth's back as well. It's doing damage.
Roth would have found himself in that position very often. But look at this.
And there we go.
Oh, reverses
Alexander Roth holding his own.
Move.
Alexander Roth having to try and find stuff in his bag that's been buried at the bottom for a long time. There we are.
Roth doesn't let go yet.
Crowd aren't sure what to make of this. They're not sure who to cheer. They're not sure who to clap.
Oh, there's that Inzaguri. Oh, beautiful.
Alexander Roth changing the game again.
Spin uppercut here. I think is he trying to go for that anaconda, but I can't see.
No, he's just trying to keep those shoulders down.
Oh, senton.
When in doubt, sit on him. I'm not sure who the slow game serves better, whether it's Mason or Roth, but
this match is a masterclass in just actual wrestling. And move for move, these two have got each other scouted.
Nice.
Classic high knee there.
Classic James Mason.
Yeah, James Mason's finished playing, it would seem.
Mason wants the UKPW title back. He was the first. He wants it back.
Mason needs to, well, not that he needs to be told this, but, oh, lovely. Beautiful there from Mason. Come out, new champion maybe? No, he's getting a one there.
he won't like me saying it, but vintage Mason right there.
Well, Mason might not appreciate me saying it, but not like he needs to be told. But he needs to just focus on Roth. I know he's a crowd pleaser. He likes to communicate with the crowd, but he can't afford to give Roth an inch.
Watching this, Mason is like a fine wine. He's just getting better with age.
Oh, absolutely. He definitely has not missed a beat.
And he's looking fantastic. Some of the best shape I've seen him in years.
Yeah, I said earlier what fantastic shape James Mason is in.
But there's a reason why the Wolf of Brawlstreet is still our current champion.
And there it is, the UKPW
What
audience.
I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. And into the crowd. See, now Roth's got a reversal. Oh, shot from Roth. That's what I mean. He is a crowd pleaser. Oh, Mason catches him.
And there we are. And as quick as that. Referee out. Oh, referee was out of position there. If the referee had been, that could have been it. That could have been new UKPW champion right there. As quick as that.
Mason. Got everything Ross said. Nice stand there by James Mason. Ross back on his feet. Nice shoulder tackle sending the champion down. Oh, wait a minute.
Mason just managing this. Every time Roth tries to get up and mount anything, Mason just seems to be half a step ahead.
It would appear so from what we're seeing right now. Oh, now Roth's
Oh, there
turn.
we go.
Oh, and Roth almost. I literally just cannot call this match. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, look at that.
Jackknife.
Oh, the shoulder's up.
Oh, the shoulder was up.
Talking about what I said earlier about margins.
That was close.
Oh, look at that. Saw it well. Now Ross got him.
Oh, no. That's it. That was it.
It's over.
That was it.
Hold for hold. Looking like one of the most even
Look,
matches.
Mason's not even done yet.
Wow. Mason
slightly disappointed.
Not happy with that. Not happy with that.
He knows he wasn't out wrestled. He wasn't out beaten there. Look at Mason. He's up before the champion. He's still got so much left in him in the tank. He can still go here.
That shows you that in wrestling it takes 1, 2, 3 seconds to change it, and that was it. One mistake from Mason. One mistake, and that was all it took to end it.
Well.
Mason is still hanging around in the ring, and he's
in the ring. And look at that mark of respect from our champion and the original champion, the very first champion. Either way.
And there you go. If Mason is the history of British wrestling, the future is Alexander Roth.
Oh, without a doubt. Obviously, he's the most. I'd be more than happy to see a rematch.
Any day.
And there it is. Even after the loss, Mason's out to please the crowd.
Indeed he is.
Alexander Roth there showing that he is a true champion. There is a lot of respect between these men. That wasn't what we're used to seeing from Alexander Roth. Alexander Roth had to pull a lot of tricks out of the bag right there.
And now we just realise from witnessing that just how much more Roth can do. When you think the guy can't do any more, he goes and surprises and performs like that. Well, it's been amazing. Ladies and gentlemen, from Kieran Cross, the Queen of Planet Atlantic, Wendy Louise, and Mr. Buffelicious.
I can say my own name, Mr. Buffelicious Buff Broadside. Thank you very much.
There you go. From all of us here at UKPW, Merry Christmas. Happy 2023. We will see you in February at Falconwood. Until then, stay safe and good night.
Good night.